Good afternoon, guests, parents, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2019. My 10 years at Clairbourn have been a roller coaster ride, with plenty of thrilling and sometimes hard ups and downs. I want to say thank you to the Clairbourn community for shaping me into the person I am today, giving me the encouragement I needed through thick and thin, and ultimately teaching me that failure is not fatal. We all need to fail once in a while to be reminded that success does not come easy. Ironically, it makes success seem like even more of an accomplishment. Joe Girard, the salesman recognized in the Guinness Book of World Records for selling the most cars in a year, once said, "The elevator to success is out of order. We'll have to use the stairs, one step at a time." Sadly, there's no such thing as an elevator to success. All successful people work hard to get where they are. If success did not require work, success would not be an important achievement. If trophies were given out to everyone, they would lose their meaning. If it rained A+ at school, sure, I would probably cry tears of joy. But good grades would eventually be worth nothing if you don't have to work for them. Clairbourn has taught me to work hard for what I want, no matter how hard it may seem. One thing I will always remember was the first time I jumped a hurdle. It was in 4th grade, back when everybody went out to the field to play during recess. Some of my friends started hopping over the hurdles, while others were too afraid. I was one of the people who was standing around like a bump on a log, watching everyone else jump the hurdles because I was scared. I had tried to jump the hurdles before, but to no avail. I would run up to the hurdle and then stop right in front of it and screech with frustration. But with the encouragement of my friends, I was able to muster up the courage to get over one of the hurdles. Even though this may sound like no big accomplishment, it meant a lot to me. I was able to conquer my fear of falling flat on my face and making a fool of myself. If I feared failing too much, I would not have been able to jump the hurdle. I have to admit that I've tripped over plenty of hurdles in the past years, but I repeatedly picked myself up again and kept on going. This goes for everything. We learn from our mistakes, no matter how big or small. Life throws hurdles at us all the time. Although we may take a couple of face plants, there's always a next time. Tennis has also helped me understand that failing is a crucial part of learning. When I started playing in tennis tournaments, I would get destroyed in the first round almost every time. I cried when I lost, always. At that time, I couldn't comprehend how failing could be beneficial. I thought failing was proof that I would never be good enough. This pessimistic set of mind didn't do me any good. Eventually, I started improving, and although I was still getting killed at the tournaments, my skills improved, and so did my attitude. Then, I won my first tournament. Even though I had failed before, it didn't affect the sweet success of victory when I finally won. Failing is often a part of the learning process. It is hard to accept at first, but ultimately pays off. My 10 years at Clairbourn have helped me along my journey of learning from failure. All of my teachers have been truly wonderful. They have all been understanding and kind. Shout out to you, Mrs. Taylor, for giving me extra help and extra homework. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for giving me support and having enough patience to listen to me complain about basically everything. Thank you to all my friends who have failed and learned right alongside with me and have made school bearable. Just kidding, school's great. I've made so many memories at Clairbourn that I will never forget, such as my first day in pre-K or my adventures on the Oregon Trail in 3rd grade, or the time when I got a full week of detention last year for having an extremely overdue library book. I learned a valuable lesson that day, or rather, that week. Don't mess with Miss Mize. But also be responsible. I still can't believe that my time at Clairbourn has ended. I I will miss Clairbourn with all of my heart. Words cannot express how grateful I am to have been able to attend such an amazing school. One thing that I am particularly grateful for is the class of 2019. Our class is diverse in skills and personalities. There really is no class like ours. We have scholars, athletes, comedians, anime lovers, and who knows, maybe even a president-to-be or an Olympic gold medalist. The future is ours as long as we learn from our failures and keep on going. Once again, thank you, Clairbourn, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2019.